Good morning, Charliesa. How are you today?
Good morning. Doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for meeting with me this morning and telling me all about what you do on a daily basis. I liked hearing about your experience, and we built a profile for you. So now, this portion of the interview, I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about, in your own words, what you do on a daily basis. So first, tell me where you work and what a day looks like for you.
I am currently with Community Partnership for Children. We provide resources for mothers and babies. The resources that we provide is resources to WIC, food stamps. We also provide them with baby supplies. We also do different care coordination with them as well, as far as helping them get through the different developmental stages of their baby. From our program usually starts when the mother is pregnant, and then we can stick with the mother and the baby all the way up until the age of 3.
Wow. Okay. So that must entail some excellent follow-up skills. So do you check in with them? Is it like something that you have a schedule that when you're managing these cases?
Yes, ma'am. So usually our caseloads go by fairly quickly. There are some caseloads where we, like I said, we can be with the mother anywhere from the time that they're pregnant until they have the baby. We have some mothers that stick with us until their little one turns 3. So it all depends. But usually we meet the mothers on a month-to-month basis.
Oh, okay. All right. And about how many cases would you say that you manage like on a daily basis are you working?
I am right now managing anywhere between 30 to 40 cases.
Okay. And how do you keep yourself organized?
Oh, I am so we have a computer system called FSFN. FSFN keeps us organized with all of our clients that we have. But I also keep a calendar. I make sure any appointments that I have, I write them down in my calendar. I also have them on my Google calendar to where I get a Google notification. That just kind of helps me, get that second notification to keep me on track a little bit.
Okay, great. So in your job, what do you think are some important skills to have? Like a life skills, like what would bring someone, what type of person would be drawn to your career of helping others?
Definitely communication. I would say communication is very, very big. And education as well. Being educated on the different type of resources that are out there, and being able to again communicate and listen. Because we get the referrals in from, let's say the hospital, and mom may not put down everything that she necessarily needs, but once you're there and you're talking to the mom and you're having that face-to-face interview, you kind of learn a lot about the parent and what the baby needs, and then you can provide other resources that you didn't necessarily see from the information that they filled out on their paperwork. So definitely communication, listening, and not only having the education yourself but providing the education to the parent.
Okay, all right. So we talked a little bit about some of the positions that I was hiring that we have available. So in your opinion, what do you think your skill set that you could bring over based on those positions we discussed? What skills would be transferable?
Right now what I do is majority of the mothers that we work with are low income. Just based off of a brief job description of the different, opportunities that you guys have available, it's a lot of the people that I work with now are or can be, for example, transferred into that resource that you guys are currently providing. A lot of the mothers and babies that I work with need housing, or they know someone that needs housing, or the conversations that we come up with, they wish they would have had that resource when they needed it. So just being, what I do now kind of correlates with the 3 positions that are available, just because, like I said, I work with low income mothers and providing the different resources and kind of knowing what different resources are out there. I think they kind of intertwine and correlate together.
Sure, absolutely. And then we did talk a little bit about like self-sufficiency and,
Yes.
why all these programs and resources are so important, with, of course, that end goal. So lastly, do you have any success stories? Do you have a good story that you'd like to end this interview with based on you helping someone and positive outcome, please?
Oh, there's so many to choose from, which is why I love what I do, honestly. You have some that'll, at the end of the day, make you want to go home and cry, but then you have those that, okay, this is why I do what I do. More recently, we had a mother that was on drugs really bad, and she was actually pregnant. Baby is now 9 months old. She has been drug free for the last 8 months since having baby. She has now, due to one of our grants that we received from Walmart, we got a grant to help provide housing. And different resources, not necessarily just housing, but we were able to get her into an apartment. She's working, she has a job. Baby's 9 months. We plan to stick with mom until baby turns 1. But she's come a long way. She's come a really long way, and just kind of seeing her go from her lowest point in her life to now where she's working. She has her own apartment. Baby's doing amazing. That's why we do what we do.
Well, I absolutely love that. That's a really great example. So thank you for sharing that. Always nice to hear a good positive end to a good story on a Friday. So
Yeah.
with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, but don't hang up. We have a few more things to chat about.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.